Hi, Francisco with BenQ here. Today I'd like to show you how to customize your home screen on your BenQ board via the AMS dashboard so that you can take your BenQ board home screen from this to this. First, we'll need to log in to our AMS dashboard via ams.benq.com using your organization's BenQ account login. The first thing you'll see is the dashboard page. Here you can do customizations to your wallpaper via the Wallpaper Edit button at the bottom of this transparent window, which we can click on to take your BenQ board from the default background to a customized background of your choosing. We're going to go ahead and click on that Wallpaper button in the lower right corner of that window. Choose Upload Photo. This will open up our device's file manager. Here I've got an image that I've downloaded previously that I know is a 4K image. Now this is important because the BenQ boards are 4K resolution, so you'll want to use a high resolution image to avoid any pixelization of your background image. All right, we'll double click on that one. We'll adjust the centering on our image and click Save. All right, that's set our wallpaper for our BenQ board. There we go. Now you see it's been uploaded to my profile and it appears in the background window at the top. Next, we're going to go to this circular icon here with the person symbol. There's going to be a little pen at the bottom right of that icon. We're going to click on that pen, and that's going to allow us to personalize or customize our profile icon by uploading a picture here. We'll go ahead and select our image, double click, adjust the centering, and save. So now we've added a customized background as well as a profile image to our BenQ board. Next, underneath, we can add an idle logout timer different from the standard 30 minutes. If we click on the Edit button on the right, this will allow us to adjust the time to a different time of our choosing. Depending on our schedule, we can adjust this for a time that would log the board out automatically due to inactivity for, say, 40 minutes. Or if we want to go down shorter, we can do 15 minutes. There's also an hours column. We'll go ahead and click Apply, and that will be set to our BenQ board. However, there is the possibility that your organization's administration of the boards has set the idle logout timer for the organization as a whole. That means that this option would be disabled. And at the bottom, we have NFC card binding. This would be optional, again, according to your organization's administration, that would allow you to add your own NFC card numbers. Currently, you see that this option is grayed out here on my screen, meaning that I currently do not have access to do so. Let's go up to the Shortcuts tab right underneath that profile icon. All right, under this tab, we have another two options we can utilize. First are apps. This will allow me to pin apps to my BenQ board home screen. So we'll go ahead and click Edit on the right side there. Here is a list of all the different apps on my BenQ board. So we'll go ahead and select our bouncy balls. Let's see. We also would like to keep that InstaShare 2 EDLA for my EDLA enabled boards. Kahoot. And we'll do one more. Let's do YouTube. We'll hit Apply at the bottom. Now I've got these 4 apps down here that are currently pinned as shortcuts on my BenQ board. Underneath there we have bookmarks. This will allow me to add bookmarks on my BenQ board that I can access quickly and easily via the 4 square at the bottom of my home screen on my BenQ board. You'll notice that I already have 2 organizationally provided bookmarks. These are bookmarks that have been set by my organization. To add my individual bookmark, I'll click on Edit, and Add. I'll add a title as well as the URL and then click Add. If I want to import all of my bookmarks from my Google Chrome browser, I can click on this circled eye icon and follow these instructions. This will import all bookmarks currently present in my Google Chrome browser over into my BenQ board. Now you can see that I've got a personal bookmark along with those two organizational provided bookmarks. Next, I'll move over to the right here and click on my Drives tab. This is where, depending on the options provided by my organization, I'll be able to link any of the cloud drives that I have access to. Currently, I only have Google, so I'm going to go ahead and click Link to the right of the Google Drive icon. Here, I'll go through the process of using my login information, my username and password, accept the security settings, at which time I'll return to my AMS dashboard. Previously, I had a link button to the right of my Google Drive, but now you can see that I've got an unlink button where that link button was. This is an indication that my Google Drive was successfully linked and can now be accessed on my BenQ board via the AMS Files app. Now let's take a look at what our BenQ board looks like now that we've added customizations to our home screen. Now you can see on my BenQ board home screen that I've got my customized background, my personalized profile picture, as well as I've got an app pinned at the bottom of my BenQ board home screen. If you'll remember, I did have additional apps that I selected to be pinned. However, this is an example to show that if the app is not currently downloaded on your BenQ board, it will not appear at the bottom of your home screen. To ensure that that app you've selected does appear at the bottom, please make sure that the app is downloaded previously, either via the BenQ Store or the Google Play Store. Let's also take a look at our Google Drive, which is now linked via the AMS Files app. That app is the green circle with the file folder icon here. Notice on the left side, we now have that Google Drive accessible, linked with my drive and any folders that have been shared with me visible on our BenQ board. I hope this video has provided useful information. Thanks for watching.